Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 being the final film of this trilogy, we will get a nice return of characters Kylo Ren and Rey. Principal photography is just around the corner, apparently, and the first location that they will be shooting at is over in Cardington in the UK, the same location that they used for both Rogue One and Star Wars A New Hope. Now today I wanted to go over something very interesting involving J.J. Abrams, and apparently J.J. is going to be rewriting parts of the script for Episode 9 as they move through production. Now we actually heard something very similar to this before in the past, that Disney may very well change Star Wars Episode 9 based on The Last Jedi backlash that it got, and them recognizing that it's a whole lot more than a minority than they originally thought of, and now they're actually taking all of that into account. So apparently Star Wars Episode 9, J.J. Abrams is rewriting parts of Episode 9. Not the entire movie, but parts of it. Now this also connects to what the Weekly Planet said just a couple of days ago. In case you guys didn't check out my past couple of videos involving the Weekly Planet, go ahead and check them out. Apparently Disney and Lucasfilm right now are toying around with the idea of Snoke being Darth Plagueis and using that as a way for J.J. Abrams to implement prequel trilogy continuity into Episode 9, and also use that as a way to tie all 9 movies together in one. And you know what, guys? I think that that is the best way to do it. By implementing Darth Plagueis into the movie, or stating that Snoke was Darth Plagueis, I think would be just golden. But the other thing here, I'm not quite sure if J.J. Abrams is rewriting something significant or something small. We really don't know. But apparently J.J. may very well be rewriting parts of Star Wars Episode 9. That is the talk right now. Now, what could he actually be doing? And this is what the fans would love to see. Something to do with Luke Skywalker or even Rey. Now, I think that if they really wanted to change things up, they could do something with Luke Skywalker, find a way to bring him back in a significant and powerful way that actually has a lot of great meaning. Now, the other side of the debate is that a lot of people would view that as Disney and Lucasfilm admitting that they weren't so happy with The Last Jedi when it comes to the character of Luke, and that's why they're having him in Episode 9 in a different way, shape, or form. So, that's just speculation on that part. I'm not quite sure if they're doing anything with Luke Skywalker and changing him in Episode 9. We do know that Luke was going to be a big piece in Colin Trevorrow's script. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there was a tweet that Mark Hamill made where he was shaving off his beard. He's like, off with the beard, at least until Episode 9. So, we will never know what Colin Trevorrow originally intended to do for Episode 9 with Luke. Nonetheless, he would have either A, been a Force ghost, or if Colin wanted to do something crazy, he could have brought him back to life. He could have pulled a Davy Jones, a Superman, or Gandalf, or something around those lines. I mean, those are interesting points now, isn't it? And that's the big debate as well. If Luke Skywalker is to come back to life, how would you guys feel about that? Would you guys view it as a cheap and desperate attempt by Disney and Lucasfilm, or would you guys be happy regardless? Now, we've seen all these different characters in pop culture return in movies. We've seen this with Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean series. We've seen this with Superman, right? Prime example in Justice League. We've also seen this with Gandalf. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And Luke Skywalker, if they really wanted to, they could add him to that list of a major character in a big franchise coming back to life. But realistically speaking, I think that whatever JJ may be rewriting in Star Wars Episode 9 could very well have to do with some plot points that move the story forward and actually bring us a big ending to the film. That's my take on everything. Now, how do you guys feel about J.J. Abrams being the writer and director of Episode 9? He is the man who started the sequel trilogy after all, and they decided to play it safe with The Force Awakens, and then that's when Rian Johnson stepped in and did something completely different and bold in The Last Jedi that really didn't go too well with a lot of the hardcore Star Wars fans and some of the casual fans out there alike as well. So let me know what you guys think. What do you want to see J.J. Abrams change in Episode 9? Again, we really don't know exactly what he's rewriting, if he is. I think it would all have to do with something with Luke Skywalker or Supreme Leader Snoke, Kylo Ren or Rey. Those four main characters. Something significantly needs to happen in Episode 9 that'll really excite the fans, and I think that is what Colin Trevorrow was going to do, and maybe JJ decided to put that in the trash can, and now he's reconsidering that based on the backlash from The Last Jedi. So let's go ahead and see once this movie comes out next year. Drop a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.